Get ready for the most epic tale of a prehistoric parenting fail. Deep beneath China's southern earth, miners at Yingliang village stumbled upon an astonishing 70-million-year-old secret, a remarkably well-preserved dinosaur egg. This perfectly intact blue orb was once home to a nearly full-term baby dinosaur, left behind by its mama who mysteriously abandoned her little one. What drove this feathery, beaked mom to leave her spindly chick unattended? Was it a massive natural disaster, a hungry predator lurking nearby, or just an unusual case of prehistoric mommy guilt? The reasons are lost in time, but one thing's for sure, this incredible discovery is about to take us on an unforgettable journey through the ancient world. In a mine that's been digging up more than just gems, nestled deep within China's Guangdong region, lies an extraordinary story of ancient secrets waiting to hatch. At Yingliang Tita Mines, it's business as usual for miners uncovering hidden treasures, precious stones, and prehistoric fossils buried in the chowki, clay-rich layers that have been slowly cooking under South Asia's sweltering sun for centuries. But this time, something truly remarkable was about to emerge: a 17-meter-long teal blue dinosaur egg, unearthed back in 2000. Though initially overlooked, it wasn't until recently that scientists discovered the incredible truth hidden inside, a game-changing find that would shatter the past and rewrite our understanding of these prehistoric creatures. Get ready to meet the ultimate ancient discovery, baby Yingliang. In December 2021, scientists made history when they found an almost perfectly preserved prenatal dinosaur inside a remarkable teal-blue egg, hidden away for millions of years at the Yingliang Stone Nature Museum in China. This incredible find, tucked away like a secret treasure, revealed a tiny theropod embryo with its head and beak snuggled under its legs, back curled up against the shell, and even furred, feather-like skin. Proof that modern birds evolved from these prehistoric creatures. But here's the real twist: baby Yingliang's mom was an oviraptorosaur, a tiny, bird-like dinosaur that likely looked more like a clumsy turkey than its flying descendants. The sad truth is, this little family might have faced a tragic end. With predators seeing mom as a tasty meal, she probably abandoned her egg, leaving behind an astonishing piece of history for us to unravel. Meet baby Yingliang's mom, an oviraptorosaur that was as feisty as it gets. This prehistoric predator had a unique appearance, resembling a mix of an ostrich and a crocodile, with a parrot-like beak and 4 sets of buck teeth, designed to crack open eggshells like they were nuts. But here's the kicker: her name translates to egg-thieving lizard, hinting that she might have met her end trying to get her hands on someone else's breakfast. And if that wasn't enough, she didn't exactly have a maternal instinct. Evidence suggests she'd devour her own eggs, because why share when you can hoard? But let's not forget the massive predators lurking in the shadows, 4-legged carnivorous tetrapods that could weigh up to 4 tons. No wonder baby Yingliang might have been left high and dry. Let's get up close and personal with baby Yingliang's mom. This oviraptorosaur was a reptilian rock star, almost entirely lizard with just a hint of fuzz and a few feathers around her neck and tail. As a non-avian bird, she was stuck to the ground, but don't let that fool you on. She could move fast, using her long legs to sprint across the scorching landscape like today's ostriches. Imagine this fierce creature thriving in the southern lands during the Cretaceous era, an era that lasted a whopping 79 million years and saw the first plants and flowers bloom. The world was a totally different place back then. Shallow inland seas covered the earth, and massive 4-legged dinosaurs ruled the roost. But all good things must come to an end, and unfortunately for baby Yingliang's mom, her time on Earth was cut short by a massive meteor impact that wiped out her entire species, leaving behind only the tiny but mighty baby Yingliang eggs that we get to learn about today. You won't believe what it took for baby Yingliang's egg to make it through the most epic disaster in Earth's history. When that massive meteor struck our planet at the end of the Cretaceous era, only the smallest creatures with a weight limit of under 50 pounds got to survive. We're talking turtles, reptiles, and marine life. The impact was insane and imagine millions of nuclear bombs going off all at once, releasing a blast of energy that would incinerate anything in its path. It's nothing short of miraculous that baby Yingliang's egg made it through this fiery apocalypse unscathed. Scientists think the little guy must have been shielded by an inland sea or buried deep within a cooler clay pit during the disaster. Either way, It took a pretty sweet set of circumstances for this precious fossil to stay intact. And here's the amazing part: finding an embryo like baby Yingliang from such a catastrophic time period is super rare, making this tiny but mighty egg a true gem. Check this out. Baby Yingliang should have been toast. But instead, he's here, intact and ready to tell his story. Now, imagine this little dino had a BFF, a twin sibling, which isn't far-fetched since apatosaurs usually laid their eggs in pairs. The question is, what happened to the other mini apatosaur? Maybe it got vaporized in the massive firestorm that wiped out most life on Earth. Or maybe a hungry predator snatched it up before it could hatch. Or, let's be real, who knows? Maybe Mom was so desperate for food after the ash clouds rolled in that she made egg breakfast. The mystery of what happened to baby Yingliang's twin is just one more reason why this incredible fossil has us all stoked and eager to learn more. Here's an updated version, but hold up, the story might not be over yet. Baby Yingliang's twin could still be out there, waiting to be dug up, literally. The Yingliang site has already revealed hundreds of ancient eggs, so it wouldn't be a stretch if this little guy's sibling is hiding in those Cretaceous layers, just waiting for a miner to uncover it. Now, let's talk about how baby Yingliang became famous. This tiny apatosaur egg wasn't even the star of the show when it was first discovered. It was just one of many fossils collecting dust on a warehouse shelf, destined for display at the new Yingliang Stone Nature Museum back in 2015. But then, something changed everything. A museum technician took another look and noticed this egg had a secret that set it apart from all the others found nearby. Here's an updated version. So, how did baby Yingliang steal the show? The discovery began when a museum technician stumbled upon something incredible. This egg looked uncannily like a giant blue pill. Curiosity got the best of him, and he chipped away at the shell. But what came out wasn't just any ancient relic. It was a nest of perfectly formed bones. News of the find spread fast, and soon a top-notch team of researchers from China and around the world joined forces to take a closer look. Chinese University of Geosciences, Li Daxing led the charge, while Steve Brassat and Fian Waisuma brought their expertise from the University of Edinburgh. When Professor Ma first laid eyes on baby Yingliang, he was smitten. It's love at first sight. This is the most perfect dinosaur embryo I've ever seen. Darla Zelensky, a researcher from the University of Calgary, was equally captivated by this mind-blowing new find. Here's an updated version. Darla Zelensky from the University of Calgary couldn't contain her amazement. I was blown away by how perfectly preserved it was. She told National Geographic in December 2021. The team then went all out to learn everything they could about baby Yingliang, using high-tech scans and even enlisting illustrator Julius Sistoni to bring this little dinosaur to life in vivid detail. His stunning portraits quickly made baby Yingliang an internet sensation, captivating both pros and hobbyists alike from around the world. When they shared their incredible discovery on Twitter December 21, 2021, paleontologists were floored by the unprecedented level of detail. A remarkably intact embryo caught mid-transition, just before hatching. The research team couldn't help but gush about their new star on social media, proudly sharing updates and boasting like doting parents about their amazing find. Get ready. Something's about to crack open. On December 20, lead researcher Steve Brassat tweeted a sneak peek, hunting at an epic reveal with "Keep your eyes peeled, something will hatch tomorrow," and a mesmerizing illustration of the baby dinosaur peeking out from its shell with one big yellow eye. The wait was almost over. The next day, they dropped the jaw-dropping truth on social media. High-tech MRI scans had unveiled the delicate ivory skeleton of this ancient non-bird, perfectly preserved in a milky chocolate brown silt and nestled inside an incredible turquoise-veined egg. It was like discovering a dinosaur mummy. The scientific community was abuzz with wonder and excitement. Talk about a Christmas gift that kept on giving. Meet baby Yingliang, the incredible 70-million-year-old dinosaur embryo that's got scientists beaming with joy. As researcher Lindsay Lohan shares, this tiny time capsule gives us an unforgettable look at life in the ancient world. Team member Lida Zheng couldn't help but tweet an enthusiastic welcome baby Yingliang. And Professor Brassat perfectly captured the excitement when he posted "Our baby has just arrived." Say hello to baby Yingliang, a stunningly preserved dinosaur embryo, all snug inside its egg. This little dino nugget, baby Yingliang, is taking the paleontology world by storm. Dubbed an exquisitely preserved and ovotheropod dinosaur embryo, it's rocking the scientific scene with its avian-like pre-hatching poses. So, why is this tiny fossil sensation causing such a stir? According to Fyenwy Summa, one of the Scottish researchers behind the study, dinosaur embryos are ridiculously rare, and most that we do find are sadly incomplete, their bones all mixed up. Baby Yingliang, however, is a total game changer, offering us an extraordinary glimpse into what life was like for these prehistoric creatures just before they cracked open their eggshells. Get ready to dig into the most epic discovery in paleontology, Baby Yingliang. This incredible fossil is giving scientists a major high five, as it's remarkably well preserved and packed with secrets about dinosaur growth and reproduction. When we take a closer look inside its 17-centimeter eggshell home, we find a nearly full-grown embryo that would have grown to be an impressive 27 centimeters long from head to tail. And here's the best part, Baby Yingliang is almost fully intact. Just a teensy bit of foreleg and tail are missing. This makes it the most complete dinosaur embryo ever discovered, beating out its predecessors by a landslide. In fact, only 2 others have been found before this little superstar, but those were too jumbled up for researchers to get a clear picture of how these prehistoric babies came into the world. But Baby Yingliang, it's chilling in the chicken position. Talk about a filesome find. Check out Baby Yingliang's adorable pose. His head is snuggled up against his belly, with his knees bent over those tiny forelimbs. His back curves inward, giving him a folded look, and it's all thanks to something called tucking. You might know this move from chicken hatchlings, who curl up into tight balls with their heads tucked between their knees before making their big shell-breaking debut. Well, Baby Yingliang is giving us major chick vibes, and that's not just because of his compact, cozy position inside the egg. This uncanny resemblance has got scientists super excited, as it might mean these 2 distant cousins shared some similar prey hatching habits, giving us a fascinating glimpse into the ancient behaviors of our dinosaur friends. Baby Yingliang's remarkable pose isn't just cool, it's also a major game changer in the world of paleontology. As one of the most well-preserved embryonic dinosaur fossils ever discovered, he's helping us solidify the connection between those mighty raptorosaurs and our modern-day birds. Now, this tiny, yet gigantic, piece of history is proudly displayed at the Yingliang Stone Nature Museum, a stunning, brutalist building that showcases many incredible finds from the same mining sites where Baby Yingliang was first uncovered. After being carefully handled by a sharp-eyed technician who spotted the crack in his shell, he's finally back home, sharing his groundbreaking secrets with visitors from around the globe. And what secrets they are. For decades, scientists have wondered about our feathered friends' origins. But thanks to Baby Yingliang, we now know for sure that modern birds descended from those awe-inspiring dinosaurs that ruled Earth a whopping 70 million years ago. Baby Yingliang's incredible story makes him a real MVP, most valuable paleontological find. Since the year 2000, we've seen many groundbreaking discoveries, but this tiny titan takes the cake. And what does he reveal? Well, let's crack it.